think everyone's familiar with what our teacher grade assessment is, the PLT, and you've seen that, right? So I have a chart for our uppercase letters. In blue, you'll see how they scored in September, and then in the red is in November. So our class average from September jumped from 43 to 70% for uppercase alphabetic knowledge. 3 students improved by 1 to 5 letters, 5 students improved by 6 to 10, and then 5 improved by 11 to 20. So you can see we're mastering uppercase letters. Still have some students, like for instance, number 10 is Cherish. Cherish went from 0 to 3, so that indicates that maybe working on letters of the week every week are that effective for her at this point in time. Moving on to lowercase letters. Class average jumped from 33% to 62%. 5 students improved by 1 to 5, 4 students improved by 6 to 10, 6 students were 11 to 20, and then 1 student did not make any gains. Again, my poor little friend Cherish is not able to identify any lowercase letters at this time. When we move on to letter sound, you can see that we have grown tremendously from September to November. September, I only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students who knew any letter sounds, and now I have 15 out of 7. I'm sorry, I can't do math right now. I have 3 students who still don't know any letter sounds. But number 17 has just come in November, so that would be a reason why she didn't make any gains yet. So my class average jumped from 11 to 54%. 2 students improved by 1 to 5, 2 students improved by 6 to 10, and then 10 students improved by 11 and up. And then unfortunately, I still have 2 students who didn't make any gains. So what does this all mean? Moving on, thinking of different strategies, we'll be focusing on small group instruction, letter identification games, letter sound games, beginning sound sorts, letter formation, foundations, journal writing, and then peer-to-peer intervention is going to be like what I'm working on, my goals for all of January. Now that I have students who know their letter sounds, and more students who are able to identify a majority of the letters of the alphabet, I'd like to start partnering the students, and really teaching the tutors how they can do it. Because last year, it was still a learning curve of just flashing the cards and telling their friends what the letter is, as opposed to waiting and giving them a chance and then correcting them. So that's going to be my whole January focus. It also helped me create, and now I need to refocus my small group organization, and instead of having 3 small groups, I need to have 4 small groups because of those 2 students who still don't know a lot of letters or any letter sounds. I'm just going to focus on their letter identification for letters in their names, and until they get that, then I can maybe start blending them back into having working on the letter of the week, other letter identification. Yellow group will be talking about beginning sounds and sight words, and then the green group will do beginning sounds, sight words, and phonemic awareness skills in their small groups, since a lot of them have already mastered letter identification. The end.
Yeah, nice.
Excuse me.